Good afternoon, Martijn. Great to have you here. My name is Rajiv Gupta. I'm a partner with KPMG India, and I lead the Financial Management Advisory Solutions. To my left is Martijn. Martijn, do you want to give a quick introduction to yourself, please?
Yes, my name is Martijn van Wensveen. I'm the Global Head of Financial Management. I'm a Dutch partner based in Singapore. And basically, financial management is all about making the finance functions more efficient and effective.
So we have a Dutch partner based in Singapore in India today. Martijn, we are really honored to have the Global Financial Management Conference in India. How has your experience in India been so far?
It has been great. I've been here now a few days, and it has really given me the opportunity to see India in many ways. What was very insightful was the trip on the first day, where we had the opportunity to go and see a finance shared service from the inside. And what I learned from that, there's a lot of experience in India about finance operations, and I think there's a lot to gain for the whole world from the experience that India has in this area.
Completely agree with India as the back office hub, especially for finance. The talent pool, especially from finance and accounting operations, is quite deep. So Martijn, tell us something about this survey and this research report that you are launching today. What has been the insights from KPMG on that?
Yes, we are very excited about this report. In fact, we have been doing surveys like this for many years now. We are the only firm who has been doing this consistently every year, and that enables us to compare the results of our survey compared to the previous year. So we can spot the trends and developments of the finance function against the past. And not only that, what we also do is it allows us to differentiate between the high performers. Those are the companies that manage to have a good profit, about 10% EBITDA growth over 3 years consistently, versus the average performance. And we can then look at what differentiate them in terms of the finance function. So there are a couple of conclusions that we find, and it's all about building what we say is the intelligent finance function. And the intelligent finance function has a few building blocks that we found. One of them is that it's all about lean finance, about being really lean and mean in the operations. It's about having finance shared services in place, so that you have, again, a very efficient finance function doing the work in the optimal place. It's about finance and risk alignment, so making sure that the finance function and the risk function, which are two key back office functions, are well aligned. It's also about things like reliable forecasting, making sure that you can only not look backwards in terms of explaining the numbers from the past, but more and more important looking forward. And then it's very important, it's about talent management. So those are the 5 key topics in there. And on top of that, we're also looking at enterprise performance management.
That's very interesting to have these 5 topics come out from the KPMG research. And whilst I understand that this is a global research which has leveraged on several countries, including India and other developing economies, have you found anything that's unique about India in the context of the rest of the globe then?
Yes, we did. What we did is we looked at the results where we compared the results of the world, especially in the mature economies who are already quite advanced in terms of optimizing their finance function, against the emerging countries, countries like India and China. And it's very interesting that we in fact find that the highest performing companies, which in fact most of them are coming from the emerging countries, seem to have the least performing finance functions.
All right.
And that's something that we consistently found out, and there's a strong message in that we need to explore.
So my understanding was always that high-performing organizations have high-performing finance functions, so that's quite interesting. I guess it is because countries like India have focused on the top line and growth, and they now need to buckle up and tighten their back office like finance.
That's right.
Any final learning from a global standpoint that applies to India and to the other CFOs within this economy?
Yeah, I think there is a strong message in here, because that means that those finance functions, those companies that are currently doing well in terms of their top line, need to get their act together. In fact, we found that there's quite a big efficiency gap between the low performers and the high performers. It's on absolute terms, it's 14%, and relatively it's 25% there. So there's a lot to gain for the companies, especially in India, to improve their finance function. So my advice to them will be to really look at how to optimize the finance function in its operations. So looking at lean finance, and even also looking at finance shared services, and then trying to see how you can add more value. So it's kind of moving from scorekeeper to a value creator, And this is what you can do by, for example, looking at tools like enterprise performance management.
Absolutely, Martin. I think that's very relevant. The more developed economies kind of got onto the ERP bandwagon in the mid-90s and then the shared services bandwagon in the 2000s, and now looking to get onto EPM.
Yes.
What Indian companies can do is really take the last mover advantage and jumpstart that and do all of that together, which quite a few organizations are doing today.
That's right.
Martin, thank you, and we hope to hear more from you in a relatively short-term future. Thank you.
Thank you very much.